The drama begins with a high school girl who is constantly bullied because she's not as pretty as her classmates, and she's also overweight, which causes terrible feelings in her. A classmate named Rico would get in her way, and every time she wanted to go, he would mock and make fun of her, telling she doesn't deserve to be loved. Jenna was desperate and didn't want to talk to him, but he was determined to harass and hurt her, telling her that her body sucked and that a girl like her should hide at home. He's clearly not a polite guy, but he is surprised by a beautiful girl who shows up and abuses him, saying that he is a bully, and this is a fatal blow in his direction. 'Cause he himself sucks. He is about to punish the girl, but two of her classmates stand in front of him and let him know that if he doesn't leave right now, they will make his day the saddest in his life. And of course, that means he is a coward and doesn't know how to face them. He gathers the rest of his dignity and walks away. The three beauty girls stand with Jenna to comfort her, and Jenna is happy that they showed up at the right time. Another time, when she is alone, she finds them in front of her, and they talk to her and try to get close to her because they are concerned that she is always alone and has no friends, and they suggest that she go for a walk with them, and she feels that she is very happy indeed with them now. One day, they surprise her and celebrate her birthday with her by giving her a cake. As soon as she sees it, she can't believe that they adore her so much and is about to cry, so they ask her to blow out the candle and make a wish, at which point all she wants is for them to be her friends and stay with them forever. They continue to celebrate with her and are very happy, and then they sit together and ask her what her wish is, because they don't know it, and she tells them that she wishes they could be her genuine friends forever. They assure her that she is really nice and kind-hearted, and out of her joy, she tells them that she is going to give them a meal, and she wants each of them to say what they like, and after they choose what they want, she teaches them to go and get the food and come back. When she walks away, they tell each other that she is really nice and kind and deserves to be loved, and when she comes back, she is happy that she did something to cheer them up, just like they did. All of a sudden, she overhears them berating her for being late, telling that she is slow because of her body, that when she was about to break down because of her birthday surprise, they could hardly hold in their laughter, and that she acted as if they had saved her life. They agree to walk away and leave her alone, and if she questions them, they will tell her anything, and she will believe them. Of course, this breaks her heart and assures her that no matter how hard she tries, no one will accept her because of her looks and body, and this situation makes her lose her self-confidence even more, and she is alone, crying bitterly about her heartbreak and her disappointment. Suddenly, a beautiful woman appears and tries to comfort her and offers her a blue drink, which she knows will solve the worst issue in her life, and she will be beautiful in a second. But she warns her that she will only be like this during the day, and at night she will go back to her real form. Jenna has to take it from her and suddenly she is gone, but Jenna is afraid that the solution will hurt her. But knowing that it's a lose-lose situation, she decides to give it a try and see what happens. Hoping that the solution will help her, she drinks the whole bottle. In a matter of seconds, she looks in the mirror and finds herself transformed into a very beautiful girl. A day goes by and her friends don't know where Jenna is, especially since they call her a lot, but she doesn't answer them. Then they meet a beautiful girl and she is Jenna, and since she looks attractive, they want to be friends and stay as one. Jenna gives her a gift for messing up and tells them that her name is Hero, because she doesn't want them to know she's Jenna. She pauses for a moment and flashbacks to their laughing of her feelings, but she gets over it. As the days go by and she gets closer to them, Sun tells her that she has a crush on a classmate Hyun, and she suggests that she should confess her feelings to him because he might have a crush on her too. Another time, Sun is talking to Hero and tells her that she shouldn't talk like that to anyone because she's considered a pretty girl, so she's supposed to condescend and deal normally with average-looking girls. She tells her that she was talking to a girl named Jenna and thought she was her friend, but her intentions were completely different, and she realized that she couldn't be friends with a fat girl like her. Hero hears this and thinks, how will she react when she realizes that it's Jenna who's giving her a hard time? One day, Hero takes advantage of the fact that Sun isn't around and talks to her friends, telling them that when she was standing alone with her, she bullied them, and the girls believe her and call Sun a silly girl. Then she decides to get close to Hyun, who is close to Sun, because she wants to hurt her, and it looks like she will succeed in what she wants to do. Because when he first sees her, he gives her a look of admiration and they get to know each other. One day, Hero is walking with Sun and meets her friends, who seem to have turned against Sun because of the things she said about them. Suddenly, they meet, and he confesses to her that he liked her the first time he saw her. And suddenly, he gets very nervous when he looks at his watch and wants to leave as soon as possible. But she stops him to find out what's going on, and they both fall. And the thing is that Hyun turns into Rico and Hero turns into Jenna, and the two of them are very shocked. After that, he sits down with her and remembers the day he was bullying her, and tells her that on the day he was walking, he met a classmate who is known to be a bully and a troublemaker, so he got in his way and said a lot of hurtful things to him. When he was alone, he cries and decides to end his life. At this moment, a young man in a suit appears to him and offers him a blue drink, and tells him that when he gets it, it will change his life, and he will be a different person. But he knows that he will be like this during the day, and at night, he will be the same person again and again. In the present, Rico and Jenna decide to keep their secret and move on with their lives. The next day, there is Sun talking to her classmate and telling her that Hero is very strange because she appears during the day and disappears at night. Mimo doesn't understand what she's talking about, but she tells her that there is no point in telling a girl all these things, and she doesn't believe her. Sun wants to find out what Hero is hiding, and when she sees her in the bathroom, she decides to stand there and see what she's doing, but she stays there, and Hero still hasn't come out. She's shocked when she finds Jenna coming out a few hours later. The next day, they find her and confront her with what she has learned, and tells her that she is sure that she is Jenna. She gets very nervous, and Mimo defends her and tells Sun that jealousy has made her mad and made her unable to see reality. Hero cries and walks away with Mimo. On the same day, Hero sits with Mimo and comforts her when she finds her kind and defends her, and makes sure that she is against bullying, so she asks her to call her at night to tell her about a secret that no one else knows. She lets Jenna know that she will make the whole school laugh at her, and that she likes to make fun of weak people like her. And then, she takes pictures of her on the phone so she can bully her. The next day, she hangs out with her friends, including a respectable-looking and polite girl named Yu Wang, and Mimo lets her hang out with them, even though she is less beautiful than them, just to satisfy her ego and make fun of her. Mimo talks to her privately and tries to convince her to go out with them, so that their friends will say, "How can such a beautiful girl go out with Yu Wang?" But Yu Wang's friend comes to pick her up, and Mimo wonders how she knows such a handsome guy. She offers to walk with them to get him to pay attention to her, but he refuses her request and informs her that he likes to be at ease and take Yu Wang and leave her standing alone. And of course, this is something that bothers her a lot, because she thinks that with her beauty, she can do anything. The next day, when Yu Wang arrives at school, she goes to greet her, but she treats her with arrogance and tells her that she can't afford to walk with someone like her, and that just because of the guy they're hanging out with, she thinks she's pretty. Yu Wang doesn't know what to say to her, but she understands that she didn't expect her to do this to her, and walks away, saddened, of course. While Mimo is alone, the woman who helped Jenna be beautiful tells her that she has a liquid that will make Yu Wang even more beautiful, but she covets it and takes it for herself, and as soon as she drinks it, she transforms into a completely different person, becoming a copy of Jenna and weighing exactly the same as her. She confidently goes to hang out with her friends as if she's prettier than she was, but they reject her because they don't know her and don't recognize her, and she doesn't know what kind of weird way they're talking to her. One of them showed her in her mirror, and Mimo, upon seeing the change in her appearance, she got shocked and screamed. She didn't know how it happened, and that's when she realized what she was doing to people, and felt the hurt that her words were causing them. Yu Wang comes to her defense because she feels sorry for her and thinks she's new to school, then sits down with her and tries to comfort her, but Mimo is still arrogant and can't stand anyone talking to her. But for a moment, she realizes she's in a situation where she can't afford to be as before. From then on, Yuang never leaves her side and is always with her. One day, they are sitting together, and Mimo's friends come over to tease them, and for the first time, Yuang stands up to them and confronts them with everything she has been hiding in her heart. She tells them that they are the most ridiculous girls she has ever seen, and that they want to take out their psychological complexes on anyone, and decides to take Mimo and walk away because she doesn't want to be hurt anymore. After some days when Mimo is alone, holding the mirror and looking at it, upset about her beauty that has disappeared and the shape of her slender body that has changed totally. That moment, the woman who gave the liquid appears to her, and Mimo, upon seeing her, tells her that she has hurt her very badly and she needs to make up for her mistake. Mimo realizes that she was only doing it because she deserves it, because she hurt her colleagues' feelings, and every action has a reaction, and this is her punishment. And Mimo apologizes to her and admits that she really huge made a mistake and thought that beauty is everything. The woman rewards her for her honesty and offers her the solution for the second time, and she tells her that this time she will be back to the way she was before. And Mimo is hesitant, because it could be a prank like the last time, but she tries it, and indeed she is back to her normal shape, and she looks in the mirror and is very happy when she realizes that she is beautiful again. The first thing she does is call Yuang, but Yuang doesn't want to talk to her, so she apologizes and says she has to meet, but Mimo begs her to listen, and apologizes for what she did to her, and asks her to give her another chance, and she will see that she has changed, and suggests that she meet her so that she can understand her. Mimo goes to meet her, but the two girls find her bully friends there, and they try to convince her to take their revenge on her, and Yuang doesn't want to answer them. So she takes steps to say hello to Mimo on the assumption that they made up on the phone. But Mimo never learns and continues to be the way she is, teasing her and telling her that she is naive for thinking that one day she will be her friend, at which point Yuang breaks her silence and tells her that she is the dirtiest person she has ever seen and is not even a human. Sun and Ronnie, her classmate, show up and inform her that Jenna has been missing for a while, and a rumor has surfaced that she is the reason for her disappearance. And Mimo comes in and tells her that she is sure that she had a hand in Jenna's disappearance and not far from ending her life, and tells her that she is. Mimo tells her that she will prove her wrong because she enjoys seeing her so scared and nervous. And when Sun goes to her group and finds them all talking about her, she breaks down and doesn't know how to prove to them that she had nothing to do with what happened to Gina. Suddenly she finds Hiro, who is Jenna, standing in front of her, and begs her to tell them all that she is fine. But Hiro assures her that she has been terminated more than 100 times a day for talking and agreeing with her classmates to laugh at her as if she is a toy they want to play with when they are tired. Sun begs her to forgive her, that she has learned from her mistake, and Hiro is torn about whether to forgive her or not. That same day, Sun decides to do penance and sits with Hiro and lets Rona, their classmate, meet them. And while they are talking, Hiro turns into Jenna, and Rona can't believe it and thinks she is dreaming. Jenna lets her know that she's alive and well, but she's changed from the first time, and she likes any situation she's in and won't let anyone bully her anymore. Rona apologizes to her for what she did to her, but Jenna lets them know that if they really want to apologize to her, they should help her to make the bullying disappear. They agree, and Mimo is shown teasing Yuang in a very humiliating way, making her get water, counting, and when she is 1 second late, she punishes her by spilling the water on her hair. On the other hand, Jenna is standing by and filming the whole thing with Sun and Rona, who are witnessing what she's doing, and Jenna yells at her and tells her that she'll post the video on the school's page and everyone will stay away from her because of her bad behavior, and Mimo screams and runs away from them. She can't believe that she fell into this trap, and while she is running, the lady appears to her and asks her to help her, and tells her that this time she regrets what she did. So she offers her that liquid and informs her that this is her last chance, and she drinks it and turns into a small capsule, and the penalty is the same. After some time, all of them become friends and always together against any bully anywhere. Thank you a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe. Just click to watch more recaps. See you very soon.